Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another product review, this time from JFEGWO. Now this here is a portable tire inflator. Now they sent this to me. I've done quite a few reviews for them in the past, including on some jump starters. They had this here, they wanted to send it to me. Comes in this box. So let's wait no further. Let's open it up, see what's in. It's always nice to get, especially from companies that you've done reviews for. They're always coming out with new stuff. Right offhand, nice little case. Store this in your vehicle. These small ones, I already have another couple of them. And if this one does really well, it'll be replacing one of those. Now the case feels soft enough, but it's molded into shape. Feels like nice quality. Got a pouch here. And we got the USB Type-C charging cable. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I like the fact that they did this, because not a lot of the other ones I have, they just give you a little baggie. But this actually is attached to the nozzle. Nice. Nothing else in there. Here's the user manual. Yes. It's on the small side. Pretty well detailed. Looks like this is only in English. Big thank you on there. We'll keep this in here for future reference. Now let's go ahead and get the unit out of here. That's sealed up in here pretty good. There's a protection here, probably to protect it from turning on accidentally. This is a really compact design. Definitely does have a lot of areas for it to breathe, because it does have the compressor in there. Not too sure how to show it to you guys, but there's the charging input. I didn't see any model number, but now I do see it. It's called the Air5. That's what it looks like. It's got some weight to it. It's not lightweight at all. This is an ABS plastic. Got a lot of areas where it can breathe there as well. Now there's a display here. See if we can turn it on. I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go. Fully charged right out of the box. Now there is a indicator here for the light, your mode or memory, and then positive and negative to raise the pressure. So it's under PSI, of course, for the United States. So now let's see if we can change this. There we go. Vehicle and motorcycle bicycle. Of course, you've got like a basketball, soccer ball. And this is just, looks like it's got some type of airplane on there or something. So we'll put it on the vehicle. You're going to click it once and then click it again until you get to the icon. And 36 pounds is right on the money for one of my vehicles. But if you want to lower that, you can do so just like that before you go to air up the tire so it's ready to go. My other vehicle runs at 35. So it's pretty easy to just change that. This OLED display is very bright, and it is large, so you could see this. You know how some of them I have are really small displays, so when you have it down, you got to kind of stoop down a little bit to kind of keep an eye. Now this will automatically shut off, you know, at the tire pressure that you set it at, but still want to monitor it, especially for that battery level there. And now let's check out the flashlight here, which is right there. And oh, you just simply click on the flashlight. Got a beacon there, and you got, I'm not too sure what that is, possibly SOS. So just clicking on that icon turns it on. Now this is probably going to only be probably about 30 lumens. So it's going to be good for up close if you're airing up your tire and you're wanting to see plugging it in. You can leave this on. It's not going to draw enough power to pull from the performance. I have it on other jump starters as well, so it never affects the performance on them. Again, beam is more of a flood. Use it as a flashlight in emergency if you have to. Turn that off. Alright, so now let's go ahead and see how loud this is. Now some of these ones are not that bad compared to some of the older ones that I have. These ones here, they're not quiet, but I mean they're not loud. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. I'll attempt to activate it here. Let's go ahead and turn it on now. Family are sleeping, so we're going to try to do a quick demonstration. And just press that and hold it until it'll shut off when it gets to that pressure. So it's not too bad. Definitely is pretty powerful. I use these things all the time. I don't have to go to the gas station no more. I don't have to get out my big compressor in the garage. It's always nice to be able to have these. You could just top it off and get the best gas mileage your vehicle can provide. Nice quality on this. I'm not seeing any issues. Does what it's supposed to do. Easy to operate this. So let's go ahead and take this flashlight out to my garage, see how it does. Okay, we're going to do a little demonstration here, and we're going to go ahead and turn it on, press and hold. Comes on, and turn it on here. As you can see, about 30, maybe 35 lumens. Plenty of light if you need something in an emergency, or if you're needing to walk from your car in an emergency. This light output's going to last forever. A really long time at this battery pack that's built into this. And now I'll show you the display changes. It's got a flashlight icon. Try to get it to zoom in there. And then there's the SOS. That's the only one that says SOS on there. So, and then when you're done, press down and hold. Shuts it off. Okay, we're gonna do a little air up the tire test here on my Toyota. One-handing this here. So hopefully get it on the first try. Yes, you can see there, full daylight out, 28.5. So it needs to be at 35. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Workhorse. Almost there. And just like that, topped off. No more needing to go to the gas station. Little powerhouse. Okay, hope you enjoyed that demonstration on the flashlight, as well as it performing, airing up the tires. Very simple. This thing did it relatively quickly. I have bigger units, and these things were on par to basically match there. If you're off by 10-15 pounds, this is going to air it up really quickly. Now if you're completely flat and you repaired your tire and some people put little patches in them, this is going to take about 7 to 8 minutes depending on your tire to get it fully pressurized. My advice is to do about 5 minutes and then shut it off, let it cool off, and then finish off. It automatically shuts off on the display, which is nice. Conserve that battery. I didn't see any issues with it in its performance. It aired up the tires as you saw, so I'm impressed with this. I like this one here, having the case. I'm gonna keep this so when I go to put it in here, it won't accidentally turn on. It's got that little hole in this area to keep you from accidentally pushing that button. But feels rugged. I'm not seeing any issues. It is ABS plastic, so you don't have to really worry about it too much. I kind of wish that it did have some rubber feet, so I may put some on here so when you set it down you don't have to worry about that. As far as the my video, as you saw that I had a cardboard box, I always do that so I don't have to scrape up my knees and stuff. So you can do that as well, but if you're carrying this in your car, definitely would advise to get some little rubber feet. That way you can just set it down and it won't vibrate around and scratch the bottom. Not a big con, but could help. Also, it's not too loud. I've compared this to other ones. I have a couple bigger ones, and it's not too bad at all. Like the display on there, you could see it clearly during the day, so that's another plus. It's large, so if you don't have the best vision, you'll still be able to read that from standing up. Simple to operate. I like the tube here with the adapters on it. Thumbs up on that. Really nice idea. and the case here. So this is definitely going to replace the other one that I have, that I did a review on in my channel previously. Okay, well, I want to thank JFEGWO for sending me this Air5 air compressor, portable that is, to review. Now remember, this is a complete kit, comes with everything you need in this little carrying case. If this is something you are interested in getting, I will leave a link down below this video in the description box. I am getting a special discount code as well, and that should help you save some money on this kit, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel. Otherwise, you can please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these portable air compressors, inflators, to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.